Hi friends, I'm very delighted to share this recipe with you. This is a Nigerian delicacy called Gizdodo. You're gonna love this one if you're a mushroom lover like me because guess what? There's mushroom in this recipe. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ada and this channel is called Cooking with Ada. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you, and to my subscribers, I love you guys so much. Today I'll be making Gizdodo. I'll be using turkey gizzard. I'll also be using plantain. You don't like with me that we all love plantain. As a Nigerian, plantain is everything to us. Also, I'll be making Gizdodo with a side of grilled corn, and I'll also be sharing with you how I make my grilled corn as well. Friends, I'll be adding mushrooms to this recipe, so if you're new to eating mushrooms or you're learning how to eat mushrooms, this Gizdodo recipe will be perfect for you. So friends, come along, let's cook. To begin, I would add my turkey gizzard in a pot. You can also use chicken gizzard for this recipe as well. So Gizdodo is basically gizzard and plantain, which is gizzard dodo meaning plantain. I would add half a teaspoon of black pepper. Feel free to season your gizzard the way you love to season your protein when you're cooking. However, I like to keep the seasoning light whenever I'm seasoning my gizzard.
Roast onions, like fried onions. It's totally optional, but I just like the flavor it gives to food, so I just add a little bit of that. It's optional, but you don't just me being extra. This is Ada being extra. I just want to add a little bit of that, so that's it. I'll also be doing 1 spoon of vegetable seasoning. My crust, I'll go in with paprika, pepper, onions, and tomatoes. So I'm going to be crushing all of this now in my crusher. Halfway through blending, I remember that we'll need to add scotch bonnet. So I'm adding 2 scotch bonnets to this. Our grilled corn. I want to make spicy grilled corn. I'll start by melting some butter.
Once the butter is melted, you'd pour it in a small bowl. I'm using a small bowl because of the quantity of the corn I want to grill. I'll add carrot butter, just a little, like half teaspoon of carrot butter. Then I'll go in with half teaspoon of salt and half teaspoon of chili pepper, because I want my corn to be spicy. This is spicy grilled corn, so give it a very good mix and ensure that everything is mixed well, and then you go ahead to use a pastry brush to apply your corn marinade, melted butter marinade on the corn. So I'll also be using my air fryer to grill this corn. Ensure to apply the marinade thoroughly because you'd want every side of your corn to taste the same way, trust me. I grilled the corn at 170 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes on each side. Now my gizzard looks cooked and I like how it's looking. I will take it aside and prep my plantain. So this is how we'll be cutting the plantain that I would be using to make a Gizdodo. So we're gonna be chopping this. Will I say chopping the plantain or cutting it into little bits? So this is the technique I'm using. I slice the plantain into 4 equal parts and then slice it again into 2, and I'm cutting it. So this is the cutting technique I'm using for the Gizdodo. But ensure that you're not cutting it too tiny because you'd want some of the plantain to really show in your Gizdodo, so don't cut it too tiny, just normal moderate size. If you're watching this video up until now and you're enjoying this kind of content, please give this video a thumbs up and kindly subscribe to the channel so that I can get a notification anytime I post a new video. This encourages me to post more cooking videos for you. Sprinkle a little bit of salt to your plantain. Let me know in the comment section if you like adding salt to your plantain, because I know some people who do not add salt to their plantain when frying. I'll be using extra olive oil to fry my plantain. You'll have to allow the oil to heat up for about 10 minutes or until it's really hot. You'd see the steam coming out of the pan before you go in and add your plantain. While I'm allowing my oil heat up, I have to check up on the grilled corn. You can see I'm turning the sides of the corn because I want all the sides to be well grilled. I like my corn well grilled, so I'll put it back in the air fryer to allow it to continue grilling. Now you can see the steam coming out of the oil, and that's when you know it's time to put in the plantain. For those of us who are going to be frying plantain after watching this video, and this will be the first time you'll be frying plantain, so that's why I'm sharing all these details with you. If you put the plantain too soon, when the oil is not hot, it's not very good, because the oil or the plantain would soak up the oil, which would not be pleasant to eat or to taste. So friends, one thing I want to share about this recipe is that the original Gizdodo does not have mushroom in them. I'm adding mushrooms in them because I love mushrooms, and mushroom will taste great in this recipe. Also, if you're learning how to eat mushrooms or you're trying to eat mushrooms for the first time, this recipe is good because you get to taste the mushroom in a dish you're familiar with. So typically you just blend and your taste buds will get used to it. Once I'm done frying the plantain, I'll go ahead to fry my gizzard in the same oil. I'll be using that same oil, but I'll sieve it first before going ahead to use it. So I'm just using my frying spoon as a sieve to, sieve out the particles from the oil. Then I'll add going my pepper mix. That's the first thing I'm going to add.
Garlic.
Once the pepper mix is well cooked, I allowed it to cook for like another 10 minutes after this, and you see it's well cooked. Then I'll go in with my mushrooms. I'm adding these mushrooms at this stage because I do not want the mushrooms to be overcooked. Give it a good stir and allow it to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'll add my gizzard into the pan and stir it for a bit. Then I'll go in with the plantain as well. So friends, this is Gizdodo, Gizzard and Dodo. Now that I've added mushrooms, what I'm gonna call it, I'll add cut carrot. I added carrots and bell peppers as well, just to give it flavor, that natural flavor. But I'm not gonna fry it too long. I'll just stir fry it for like about another 2 minutes, not more than 2 minutes, just for it to look good and maintain its freshness and taste, because you don't want to overcook the vegetables. You want it fresh. So friends, here you have it, a Gizdodo mushroom recipe. Here we have our spicy grilled corn, a Gizdodo mushroom recipe, looking all pretty. I garnished it with fresh parsley leaves, and friends, this Gizdodo tastes so great. Thank you friends for watching. We've come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please let me know if you'll be trying out this recipe. Kindly like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till I see you in my next video. Cheers. Bye.